This is the walkthrough through the house. Hopefully this may help answer any questions. These three light switches, this one controls the outside light cans. This controls the outside lights on the walls. This is interior light here. The room we use as a computer room. If you choose to want to remove the desk, it is bolted to the walls, so this must be removed before removing the desk. Otherwise you may damage the walls. Standard lights. This one has never done anything, so I'm not sure if it's just a blank or a dummy light, but this is the one that actually turns the lights on. This is the front bedroom. Nothing unique about this room. Back bedroom. The only thing unique about it is in the closet you have an attic access. That's it. In the front of the house, inside the closet, we never knew this before, but we have a light switch in this closet to run this light. In the living room, nothing unique about the living room itself except for the fireplace. We've noticed that when we want to turn the fireplace on, we have to flip the switch on and then flip it off, let it run for a few minutes or 10 seconds, and then toggle it again, and it will turn on. As you can see there, it does turn on. This is off, that is on. This dimmer light runs the top cans. This is all the further the lights turn off. So there was a wrong dimmer switch on there. And I tried to turn it down to nothing, but it won't go. So this gate will fold out of the way, and there's a magnet that holds it in place so it's not falling. Is that? So for the fireplace, this is how you access it from the other side, from the kitchen side. This right here controls the blower speed, sitting on the back side right there, and that blower will circulate the heat through these upper vents and will warm the space up pretty quick. So for the kitchen, this dimmer controls the 4 cans, and these lights here, this one is the hallway, this is the kitchen, and this one is this other dining room. Over here, we'll come over to these light switches. So garbage disposal, under cabinet lights, garbage disposal, and this one, I don't know what this is. I've never known. I think it may be another dummy plate. Laundry, nothing unique with this. Bedroom, nothing unique with this room. Bathroom, nothing unique with this room. We'll proceed to the basement. So these light switches, this controls the upstairs hallway. This is the downstairs basement light. And this is the main light right here down the stairway. So I do have can lights with warm-up lights in them, so it does take like a minute in order to warm up. So these are on a dimmer switch here. And these are the warm-up lights here. So they do take a little bit to warm up, but they do get pretty bright when they're actually warmed up. Projector. I never use the remote. I've always hit this button right here for power. This is the plug-in for the power. This is the plug-in for the power, HDMI, which is routed in the ceiling back behind here in the little entertainment area, I guess. So we'll go back here. This is that HDMI cord going to the projector. All you do is plug in your HDMI devices into this, and this will run the entire system. This cord here is plugged into the back of the stereo, which is connected to all the speakers in the walls. I have all the paints that we've replaced on the walls, and they are marked accordingly. Master bedroom. And then I do have a little bit of remnant carpet for the carpet we used in the basement and the upstairs. They are both the exact same carpet. This coax cable is our internet cable. So we'll just leave this. It'll be right above the light switch. So here. This is the room we use as a gun room. It does have laundry hookup. I do not know if it works. I've never tested it. Utility room. I have one key that we use on all these on-off valves. So this is all it is here. You can turn it on and off. I've had no issues with this. This is the water heater. We got this when it was brand new when we moved in about 5-6 years ago. Have had zero issues with it, and it's been really working really well. These are the tube lights for the closets with the 4-foot bulbs in them. Sump pit. This is a sealed sump pit that is actually all sealed up, but I have not run any of the radon tubing to it. And it has a battery backup, and I've had no issues with this at all since having it installing it. So this is my small panel. This is where I run all my garage stuff. This is where the rest of the house is at. And gas lines. I believe the far one is going to the garage, and this next one in is the one going outside for the grill, which I have removed. Some various items, manuals, sump pit stuff. This is the filters I've been using. I've just been buying them at Menards. There's the filter there with the wrench sitting on top. I replaced both filters for the water and the furnace about 3 months ago, so you should be good for another 7 months. It's a 1-year filter for each, is what I've been replacing them at. Downstairs bathroom. Nothing out of the ordinary that I know with this room. Downstairs bedroom. Same, nothing out of the ordinary for this room as well. So continuing on from the downstairs bedroom is the storage room. I built these and put them on the walls. I don't know what the weight capacity is of them, but I know we've put probably close to 200 pounds between all the shelves on each unit, and they've held up pretty well. I would say they're probably about 300-pound capacity for the entire unit, but I probably would not suggest going to that max limit. With this light here for the pool table, it's just a standard pull chain. Nothing unique about that. Now we're going to go to the garage and outdoor. The garage, this shelf can hold up to 2,000 pounds, and it's definitely not a problem at all with this. As you can see, there's also an attic access. With these lights right here, all I've been doing is just plugging this into these outlets and running these lights. There's no switches or nothing, it's just a plug-in light. The furnace up here, in order to turn it on. So right now, the red valve is on. You open up this door, which I can't reach. But with inside there, there's a little hole where you put your pilot in to start it, and there's a button you push, and it will set the pilot on there. You have to hold it there, a lighter there on the pilot while holding that button for about 15 seconds to let it warm up. Then after that, you control it with this. You can hear it turn on, everything works, and it works really well. So around the outside, every year we've replaced all the mulch or added a little bit more to it as it blew out. Like, there's no good way of to keep it in, so we've just been replacing it. The shed, it was placed here last year. This is brand new. We haven't even had it for a full year, and it's just placed on this rock foundation, so there's nothing anchoring it down. I don't know if that may be something that you may want to do down the road, but I feel like it's heavy enough to where it holds itself. So this is your dryer vent from inside, and ever so often we clean this, probably about once every 3-4 years. We haven't had any issues, no clogging or anything like that. This is an outdoor box, which I had intentions of using this to power the shed, but there's wire ran into it, but nothing is on, nothing in the breaker's on. It's just a wire in there. So around the yard you'll see some yard lights, and how you control the yard lights is from this box right here. You plug this box in, which is this cable, and this will run your yard lights at night. This one right here is the stairs lights, so I have it set to turn on for 4 hours from dusk to dawn, and it illuminates all the stairs and then your patio. Here's your gas hookup that we talked about earlier. There's one of the lights. So every year I make sure I clean this out. This is pretty full, just to make sure that I don't have any buildup or anything. Also, with this window from the inside, we always made sure not to have the curtains completely pulled shut because we've noticed that we get moisture buildup in the wintertime because of the heat that builds up in there for the cold on the outside to the heat inside. So we just always made sure we open that door or open that window so it can breathe. Front door, nothing here. And then lastly, when it goes to those outdoor lights, these are the bulbs I used. They work pretty well, but they burn out I have to replace about one per month. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoy the house as much as I did. Thank you. Another item I forgot to mention is trash. Recycling is every other week, and trash, or the regular trash, is every week on Monday mornings. They come around 6 o'clock in the morning, so if you get your trash can out by then, you should be okay. Also, this light switch is not hooked up to anything as well. This one runs the entire garage lights.